Here we go, trying to build with the Mornfang versus Nakari and his Slaanesh underlings. Alright, Domination here on the leg goal against the Master Killer. Not a friend of the channel, but someone on the ladder. Playing the ladder since my new schedule and all that. Bringing the Slaughtermaster, Belly Slapper, all the goodness. This time I brought the right spell with Pans. That 24 melee defense and 20 physical resist and the speed bump to the units in an area when overcast is pretty nice, especially when you're going up against Slaanesh spears. Nakari with all the goodness, all the goodies. But it's still Nakari. That 60 melee defense, I didn't know Nakari had such high melee defense on attack. 70 melee attack, 60 melee defense. Nakari's gonna need it though, because we are not gonna play nice. We already got the catapult missing shots. Damn scrap launcher. And I'm surprised. I was expecting a lot of what are those? Excuse me. The elite chaos. No, not chaos. The chosen Hellscourge 70 melee defense against all my stuff would have been nice. That's why you bring the scrap launcher. But since these units are so fast, the scrap launcher is having a hard time keeping up. But eventually we get some shots. Fury's already going in the back there, and I'm not afraid. By the time they get back here, I'm just gonna straight up summon something to just take care of them. So, and I still have the Mornfang. He's coming hard for my home objective, which is a bit ballsy, especially with just Marauders. Nobblar Trappers will be able to make short work of that, especially when you have Iron Guts behind them. Here come the Furies, and here comes the Mornfang. One charge from the Mornfang should pretty much finish that. And I don't even... Oh, the Iron Guts are just so good. So good at taking care of chaff. Here he comes! Well, it's not great charge because my Chariot's in the way, or the scrap launcher. But there it is, just pushing those boys out of there. And already, they're on the cusp of crumbling. Nakari trying to make it its way over here. Almost crumbled those Furies. Surprised they even got away. But the front line over here, just mulching these boys. Don't even need my caster. Here come the Sabertusk. Nakari has a lot of melee defense, but these Sabertusk can handle that 15 armor pretty nicely. For a cheap 500 too. There's an argument to be made. I could bring Trappers, but nah, I already got Trappers and I don't even get squashed. Mornfang coming back to support that scrap launcher if it gets out of the way. There we go. And more Sabertusk to chase off these boys. Slaughtermaster going to the center. Nakari looks like they want a piece of him. But we're not going to give him a piece. We're not going to give him anything. But if he wants a piece of the Iron Guts is what he shall have. It shall have. And the Slaughtermaster should be fine. The Mornfang is a great bodyguard for it. Can take on large units somewhat. And that melee defense is going to help out that blob real nicely. Forgot about his Furies trying to get to my Slaughtermaster, which is fine. You can use all the spells you want on him. He'll be fine. The healing, the Mind's attack. You can do oh, I did Dismember on Nakari. Sweet. So it slows him down. It's a 40 speed. We should be able to catch him. But he has to use Phantasmagoria just to get out of there. Because I will catch you. With how weak in the front is now, and there's a Soul Grinder too. Yeah, the Iron Guts are going to have easy time just picking off all those Marauders. And I'm actually surprised we're up so much value. Well, not so much value, but we're up in value. Nobblar's going to pick off those pesky Furies. And I don't like this play from Nakari. Nakari actually should have been helping out with the Soul Grinder versus the Slaughtermaster. The Mornfang can't take on both, but I know this, so I bring back all the Iron Guts, so he's actually in a worse pickle than he should have been. He just wants to shut down the Scrap Launcher, which is... Scrap Launcher really isn't doing much, so I don't understand. I guess he just doesn't know that, which is why priority targeting is off for him. Yeah, Scrap Launchers really aren't great against chaff units. And there's not great targets for it, so I guess that's why he left it alone. Gonna give him the physical resist, which doesn't really matter, but that 24 melee defense does help a bit. Even though he's trying to slow down my Slaughtermaster, we got plenty to slow down Nakari. 3 Iron Guts and a Mornfang will be plenty. Yeah, Nakari, keep trying. And then we bring in the lead belchers. You want to go for my Nobblars? Well, guess what? We got cannons and more cannons. right into that Soul Grinder. Can't believe Soul Grinder's only at 35 melee defense. That's such dog shit. For 1750, you'd hope it'd be more, but I guess most of that goes into everything else. Alright, back on the top and the middle, it seems like we got it. We slow down his harassment. Still up in value, although I am doing a lot of friendly fire with my own scrap or lead belchers. The car is getting glitched because ogres are really annoying. Ogres are just have so much mass you can't really cut through them, which is really weird, as they're just both all trying to get to my Slaughtermaster. My other units can't even get in there, so they just go idle, and they just can't. Yeah, you Soul Grinder and Nakari just can't do anything besides get shot by cannonballs, and if they stay there, it's definitely a death sentence. So Nakari's like, you know what, I'll go for the middle, and we still have 2 Saber Tusks hunting him down. Soul Grinder, though, is just gonna get mulched. There's nothing for it here or there. Scrap Launcher is still alive, somehow. And then we have 2 Exalted Demonettes coming. They should be easily pickings for these Noblar Trappers and Iron Guts, especially when I bring the Scrap Launcher and the Ogre Bulls for the counter charge. We got more Marauders coming in. Easy pickup, easy. Not for the Scrap Launcher, or the Noblars, but for this Mornfang. Just charging through. Look at that. I love my big monsters. Soul Grinder is somehow still kicking. Sending the Saber Tusk just to keep Nakari honest. I honestly forget about them, so you'll see that in a second. We're up 2,000 value now, because Demonettes are a tasty, tasty value train. And yeah, he's all over my points, but he's not getting any of them. He's just throwing away units at this point. I commend his effort, but yeah, and honestly, I shouldn't have left that Soul Grinder alive. I don't know how it keeps escaping. I guess the Lead Belchers don't know it. I mean, it is a hill, so the Lead Belchers don't have the best shots. And honestly, instead of going for the backline and just capping both the Ogre Bulls and the Iron Guts and all this nonsense, and it looks like I had my Scrap Launcher on melee, so that makes sense. He goes for the Lead Belchers, because my front line looks like they're already capping, but I think this is a bit of a mistake, because he's about to get launched. Yeah, and launch and stun. He at least killed 1 model so far, but you know what? We could still get this. Noblar's called in to help reinforce the front and take care of this boy. I think no, he didn't use Pavane on him. I don't know why those Lead Belchers are fighting now. Probably because I didn't have him on bracing. That's why. Nakari coming in to try to deal with my sideline. Looks like Nakari's been healing, actually. Huh, he must have that thing the Exalted Keepers have. I don't play Slaanesh, and I really don't play Nakari. So that would make the most sense as why I don't know what that is. So, the Soul Grinder's been getting way too much value. Already down to 10 models. That's annoying. And he's pretty much finished off my home objective, but we still got units. We reinforced with the Lead Belchers, and he took down all those Lead Belchers. Man, I should not have, I should have been paying attention. But that's alright, that's an easy fix. We can send in plenty of other units to come deal with this nonsense. Because Ogres have at least 54 base speed, which is nuts. Can't be helped. That's how the game wants it. And we'll just keep reinforcing with bulls. We're up 2,000 value. We keep shooting at Nakari. Even if he retakes my home objective, he's gonna lose the value game. He's really got nothing to keep this either. He keeps throwing Exalteds at my home objective, which is just a long, long walk. I think if he had just kept, I don't know. It's tough. Ogres are really tough, especially for Slaanesh. Maybe coming in with, what's his name? Azazel probably would have been better. He can fly over and hit the targets he needs, provided he brings Furies as well. But the Furies are so easy to kill. Just one counter charge from any of the Ogre Bulls and they're kaput. Or even Saber Tusk. It's just hard. Being Slaanesh is really tough these days. Really gotta pick your moments. He could go for, like what I mentioned earlier, just the Chosen Hell Scourges. Had 70 melee defense, try to hold the center, and then sent a bunch of fast units to my home objective. That would have been an ideal That probably would have been way more ideal. Swapped out Nakari for Azazel to come hit any prime targets like the Slaughtermaster, Lead Belchers, and such. And I think that would have worked out a lot better. Pavane, the Lead Belchers with Azazel forced me to be on 3 fronts. My back line, the middle, and my home objective. But had that been the case, I probably would have had the Lead Belchers on the hill, so they could shoot down in the center and the side, with the Slaughtermaster providing support and the Mournfang. And that just leaves the Iron Guts on the bottom. Summon in the Scrap Launcher onto the home objective and keep shooting downwards. And then providing any of the pans for the melee defense. Or an overcasted, what is that spell? Flock of Doom. Waka Flocka Doom. Chaos Fury's just getting mulched, just not a good choice. Even into the Noblars. Oh my god, Furies just suck! You really need Furies as a support unit. You can't send them in by themselves. They're great at taking on units. They're great at flanking units that are already distracted. That's really all they're good for. Down already 3,000 value. Yeah, you just can't throw Furies away like that. Now the Noblars are going to get all the value they need. Noblars are just disgusting. For 200 and 500 value, you can get a lot of value with these little utensil throwing units. And I don't think I used one cast of Flock of Doom yet either. There's just been no opportunity for it. And if there has been, my Slaughtermaster has been caught out of position. And that's the beauty of Slaanesh. They just want you out of position. And they'll make good use of it. And that was good use of Pavane. Killing a bunch of Noblars while forcing them into melee, that's not bad, but I think I would have preferred the Lead Belchers because they're about to unload into Nakari or the front line. Backed up by these Iron Guts. Yeah, I guess just the lack of, I don't know. Just not knowing when or how to use Pavane properly, I think, was the big weakness. And the build itself. Other than that, my opponent's been making great strides with Nakari. I'll give him that. I'm surprised Nakari didn't die earlier. A lesser player definitely could have lost Nakari easily. And all that nonsense. Sorry about that. So congested. Dismember helps out a lot. Minus 60 speed, acceleration, all that goodness. And just keep him in line for the Lead Belchers to just unload. Yeah, if I use my Scrap Launcher properly, it'd still be here providing shots into Demonettes and such. Honestly, though, I probably shouldn't have summoned the Scrap Launcher in the first place. Could have easily gotten 2 Saber Tusk or saved it for a Mournfang Cav. Probably better to have the Mournfang Cav. Just to countercharge it to Nakari or any Marauder Horsemen and such. Yeah, I haven't seen any Seekers, anything. No Cav, nothing. He's just been sending infantry, one after another. And that is great for my Iron Guts. It's just been nothing but hard counter. I was actually considering bringing in a Giant, just in case he got a Soul Grinder. I'm kind of glad he didn't. Because I think the Mournfang Cav would have been better for it instead. And just having the Stonehorn has been such a good use. Probably been calling it the Mournfang anyways, by accident. Yeah, more Stonefang didn't pay for itself, but you know what? It's not too bad. Some of the Iron Guts, yeah, I don't think any of the one Iron Guts, but after I resummed it, paid for itself. Still pretty good. I appreciate its value. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. We're on the road to 1,000. And come hit me up on the stream, whether it's to show some love or maybe play a game or two if you enjoy Warhammer or any of the other games we play. Alright, folks. With all that said, I hope you have a good one. Have a good day. Peace and goodbye for now.